I'd like to call the June meeting of the Rockland Community College Board of Trustees to order. The time is 7:18. Apologize for being a little late. Secretary, we call the roll.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Chairman Mark Ortenbeck.
Here.
Trustee Marilyn Miller.
Here.
Trustee Glenn Valentine. Here. Trustee Bella Decker. Absent. Trustee Julietta Eckert.
Here.
Trustee Susan O'Connor Ramos.
Here.
Trustee Joseph Graham.
Here.
Trustee Mindy Clark.
Here.
Trustee Richard Bird.
Here.
Trustee Edward Cosmoro.
Here.
Mr. Chairman, we have a quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. This is the public comment section of the meeting. Is there any public comment? Mr. Dale,
I'd like to know about...
you want to step up here?
Oh,
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Dennis Dale. I'm the treasurer of the Rockland Community College Foundation. And my question was to you early in this evening, I wanted to know about the lease with the Holocaust Center, the length of time and the amount of money.
I can address that right now. I do not know the answer to that, but I will be happy to get you the information.
Well, you know, did you ever read your bylaws, out of curiosity? Because the bylaws in Article 5, Section B, says when someone's approached you with a question or what have you, you're immediately to go to the president and ask him and bring it to his attention. I've tried to bring it to people's attention and I get the runaround. We have so many leases out. We have over 4 leases. And Joe, you're in real estate. Have you looked at any of these?
Have I looked at them in my capacity as a trustee?
Yes.
No.
I'd just like to advise, public comment does not necessarily mean question and answer.
Okay, let Mr. Dale.
Well, I think you as trustees owe it to yourselves to find out what's going on here in the college.
Mr. Dale, what is your standing to make this complaint? Why are you here?
To ask.
What, under what, do you work here?
No.
Are you a student here?
No.
Do you have a student? Do you have,
Joe, why do you want me to
student
sit
here?
down, Joe? Are you involved with some of these leases?
No.
No?
Okay, Mr. Dale, Joe, thank you,
Geez,
Mr.
I
Dale.
thought, you know,
Mr. Dale.
Yes,
Joe.
father worked on one of
Work
those
the
things.
deal. So
Oh, is that what
Okay,
Dennis, go away.
let's calm down.
Seriously, go away.
Joe,
why don't you
quiet.
ask me to leave?
Dennis,
Good.
Dennis, please, you're out of order, Dennis.
So are you, all of you, who don't know what's going
Will you
on.
please escort
It's a
Mr. Dale?
disgrace.
Goodbye, Dennis. I'll see you tomorrow. We have a 9 o'clock conference call.
Okay,
Some excitement for that.
back to reality. Cliff, that's going to go down the record. Okay. Is there,
No, I already got an email from him today. It was charming.
is there any additional public comment? And Fatima, I apologize for that outburst.
It doesn't generally happen.
Okay. All right. President's report.
You have my written president's report, and I just use it as an opportunity to talk about all the good things I've done. I've done some things that were not so good, and I made mistakes like all people do who do a job. But I certainly am confident that I'm leaving college better than I found it. And certainly, this week, our reaccreditation for 10 years documents from an external accreditation agency that we're in a much, much better place than we were when I came in 2004 and all aspects. So I'm very proud of that, but mostly I'm grateful for the opportunity that I've had. I love this college. We have the most interesting students in the world, and they challenge me sometimes, and that's a good thing. And the other thing is, I would say to the board, is to congratulate you on your selection of Dr. Bastian. I've had the opportunity to meet with him on several occasions, and I think he really has a good understanding of this institution. And I also think he has some special skills that he can bring to this institution, and I know that the administration are really committed to supporting him and doing the best job that they can. And the other thing which I said out there today that is the best gift, because it was the best gift I had, was the fact that he has over $400,000 available in the student support fund As I said, that money is there just to help students in a variety of ways, and I feel really, really good about that. So I just thank you for this opportunity. We talked about several issues in the workshop, but if anybody has a question at all, I'd be happy to address them. If not, Zipporah has turned this into a blog, so I can now officially say I'm a blogger and move into the 21st century. But it's been a real pleasure, and I thank all of you, and I think the college community owes each of you thanks for your service, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Wood. Any comments, questions? Yes.
I have to comment, and some of it's in the notes, that Dr. Cliff Wood is the best president this college ever had, and when he came in 13 years ago, he really needed turning around, and he turned it around. And he increased our linkage with all of the community organizations that are part of our Rockland experience, and who often send students here. And I just wanted to say I'm going to really miss him, but he's coming down to our house, spend the night in July, and then we're going up to Vermont to see his house, which you've seen before, and a beautiful view of the White Mountains. So we're not ending our relationship or friendship, it's just taking a different form, and I'm really going to miss him. And I congratulate the new president for this election. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. White. Okay. Keep it light.
If we got a good start, maybe that was a blessing. God works in mysterious ways. So no.
All right, now we're going to be dealing with the consent agenda. There are 7 items on the consent agenda tonight. I'm going to read these to you. The first one is the approval of the previous meeting minutes dated 5/25/2017. Number 2 is the approval of candidates for Professor Emeritus status. It's Resolution 28, 2017. Number 3 is the approval of the revised felony and previous college dismissal policy, Resolution 29, 2017. Number 4 is the approval to enter into a lease agreement for the establishment of the Rockland Community College Innovation Center, Resolution 30, 2017. Number 5 is the approval of the construction of the Herb Kerr's Peace Garden, Resolution 31, 2017. Number 6 is the approval for the field house locker room plumbing system and fixture replacements, Resolution 32, 2017. And number 8 is the approval of the policy on political involvement of the RCC president. This is Resolution 33, 2017. Can I have a motion to approve the consent agenda? Ms. Dillon? Emma? Any comments, questions? Okay, all in favor? All opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Academic Affairs, Dr. Deere.
I have my written report. I would just like to read the Professor Emeritus awardees. David Beizell from History, Tanya Drake from Nursing, Martin Lecker from Business, Dan Masterson from English, Paige Simon from Art, Susan Solomon from Hospitality and Tourism, and Elaine Toya from English. Well deserved, all of them. That's my report, if there are any questions. But in closing, Dr. Wood, on behalf of the Academic Affairs team, we wish you luck, good health, and happiness in your retirement. And for me, thank you for the honor and privilege to have worked with you over the last 10 years. It was one of my best professional rides ever. And I'm not going to get really emotional because I'm not going to say goodbye. I'm going to say, get that guest room ready for me.
All right.
I love you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Deere. Student Services, Ms. Dana Stilley.
Good evening. You have my written report. I do want to add I believe that the board received notification that for the academic year 17-18, we have tentatively been awarded $425,000 for our Liberty Partnership. That is wonderful. We will be serving 340 students. The dollar amount is up 63% from what we had for the current academic year, so that is great. David does a great job, and we look forward to continuing those partnerships. Additionally, the full measure education application is now in the testing phase. Hopefully, it will be launched somewhere around July 15th, and if time permits, perhaps we can show the board some of that at the next board meeting. The first rollout will be centered around the admissions process, because we will be gearing toward getting those students ready for the fall. But it looks really good, and we're pleased at the progress we've made. And of course, in closing, from the entire Student Services Division, it is my pleasure to extend our heartfelt best wishes to Dr. Cliff Wood and his wife, Wileen. And you know, I've told you before, I love you. Been a great mentor and friend. And again, it's not goodbye, because when Sue comes, I'm coming too.
All right. I can't get out of the chair.
Thank you, Ms. Hill.
I'm not kissing you, not your.
Finance and Administration, Dr. Nair Singh.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, I would like to mention that after a public hearing, the county legislature did approve a change in the law, which would allow the county executive to lease the land for housing for a period of 50 years, which can be extended for another 50 years. So it is a very important step, because without the land lease, there wouldn't be any funding. So Dr. Wood, you're one of the ones who hired me. I don't know if you regret it or not, Not at all. but it has been a pleasure working with you. Not at all. And on behalf of the business side, which may have been a thorn on your every now and then, for saying no, you know, it has been a pleasure. And good luck to you in your new adventure of retirement and doing some good stuff and spending time with the grandchildren.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, no hugging.
Thank you. So Mrs. Dillon gave me the best retirement advice. She's obviously a very good teacher, mentor, so she sent me a note with some really good advice. But the one that I really like the best, because it's going to be the chapter, I am going to write this autobiography, and I talked about that on May 4th. I did not know what the next chapter was going to be called. It's now going to be called, You Do Not Have to Have a List Every Day That You Wake Up. So this is my last one. I'm not making one for a very, very long time.
Well said. Joe, Foundation, can you just say a few things?
We have a golf outing coming up in August, and I forget I think it's
I don't think
August
I've let him have any clubs in this.
8th. August 8th? No, we're fine. And tomorrow we're in the process of renegotiating the memorandum of understanding with the foundation, according to some best practices that we've been in consultation with a consultant by the name of
Steve Klayman.
Steve Klayman, who has helped us through this process. So that conversation starts tomorrow morning with also an examination of the bylaws. Elizabeth Kendall, who's been acting as the interim executive director of the foundation for the last month or two, has done an outstanding job and has moved things along for the Bell Pattern very well. That's the report.
Which is on August 8th. August 8th.
August 8th, yes, that's the report.
All right. Emma, any student government report?
I just wanted to thank you all for working with me this year. It's been a real honor to serve as student
Thanks, Mom. Tonight, I assume there's no old or new business. Tonight, we have two people leaving us. First is Emma, and I'd like to present Emma with this card from the Board of Trustees, but I would also like to tell her that we appreciate all of her time and effort that she put into her work this year. You are truly one of our best student trustees, and we want to, on behalf of the board, I'd like to thank you. This is the hard one.
Didn't tell me.
Dr. Wood, 50 years in education, well-known in the education community, and has done so much on behalf of Rockland Community College. I think we are very sad that Cliff will be leaving RCC after such an incredible and successful run as president. There's a lot of the small picture, there's all these little pieces, but the big picture is that he rescued a failing institution and transformed it into one of the most respected colleges in the SUNY system and in the United States. We are happy that Cliff and Wileen can retire to the beautiful state of Vermont with the knowledge that they have contributed so much to education and support of people in need in Rockland County, and with the memories of their many accomplishments. Cliff, I personally will miss you, miss working with you, and learning from you. God bless you, and thank you. We have to present you with this card from the Board of Trustees. We also have a plaque here, and I'm going to read the plaque. The Rockland Community College Board of Trustees awards the status of President Emeritus to Dr. Cliff L. Wood, Rockland Community College President, 2004 through 2017, in recognition of your exceptional service to Rockland Community College and to our community. May 25th, 2017.
Thank you
Dr.
very
Wood.
much. Thank you.
We also have a gift which we're going to have delivered to your Vermont home. So thank you very much.
I would just say of all the recognition I've got, this emeritus status meant the most, and I really appreciate it very much.
Well, we look forward to seeing you around in the future. Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn? Ms. Dillon? Liliana? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Dr. Wood.
Thank you.